So why would you want a QME? I talk fairly often in these videos about issues surrounding QMEs, qualified medical examiners, but why do you want one in the first place? Probably four primary reasons I can think of why you would want a QME as an injured worker without an attorney. Basically, in the big picture, the QME offers an independent evaluation to help address a dispute. So basically, all four of the primary reasons why I think injured workers want QMEs all center on disputes. So first, you file a claim form, workers' compensation claim form. You tell the insurance company, your employer, I got hurt at work. The insurance company says, we're going to place this claim on delay. We're not really sure if you got hurt at work. We need to maybe get your statement, maybe get some records. We need to get a medical evaluation. Once that claim is placed on delay, one of the best options for most injured workers is to get a qualified medical examiner. And that's because what can happen if the insurance company waits for 90 days and says, well, we don't have a medical report that says you were injured, they'll deny the claim because they say there's no medical evidence of an injury. Or they'll ask the primary treating physician, you go to a doctor a few times, that treating doctor says, well, the injured worker complains about pain in his knee, but I don't know how it happened. I don't know if the mechanism of injury matches that. I'm not an orthopedic surgeon. I don't know. Maybe he tore his meniscus at work and maybe he didn't. I don't know. In that instance, you still need a QME, a separate independent evaluation to address causation. So I think that's one of the primary reasons early on in the case, if the insurance company places a claim on delay, or if the insurance company denies the claim outright based on lack of medical evidence, or based on a primary treating physician saying, maybe it was just first aid, you need to get a QME in that instance most of the time to address causation of the claim. The second issue would be if insurance, let's say, accepts the claim, but they deny a body part. So you fall down at work, you injure your shoulder, and your hand or your wrist hurts as well, but you didn't initially report the wrist or hand injury. You only reported the shoulder. So you're a couple weeks into treatment. You tell the doctor, Lord have mercy, doc, my wrist is killing me. It hurt ever since I fell down, but I didn't pay attention to it. I thought it was all my shoulder, but it's my hand too. Doctor requests treatment for your hand, and the insurance company says, not authorizing the hand. The hand is not an accepted body part. In that case, a lot of the time you need to get a QME to address a denied body part. So the claim is accepted, but a denied or a body part has been denied. So the insurance company will not authorize any treatment, will not pay any permanent disability, will not pay temporary disability related to that denied body part. So insurance company denies the claim, puts the claim on delay, probably want a QME. Insurance company denies a body part completely, even though the claim is accepted, probably a QME. Another one would be just a routine dispute over permanent disability. So the claim is going on. You've been on temporary disability for a while. Primary treating physician says that your condition has plateaued, your PNS, your MMI. Primary treating physician writes a report and either addresses permanent disability and you disagree with it, or the primary treating physician says, I'm not going to address PD and all that stuff. It's too complicated. In that instance, you often have to go to a QME to get an independent evaluation and a separate set of eyes to look at the permanent disability. Either you disagree with what the primary treating physician said, hey, injured worker is permanent stationary, no disability at all. He's perfectly fine, made a full recovery, and you're thinking to yourself, this is crazy. My back still hurts, my wrist, I can't move it, full range of motion. I've got atrophy in my arm because it hurts so bad and I don't use the muscles. In that case, you're probably going to need to go to a QME to get an independent evaluation to address permanent disability. Probably one of the last fairly common scenarios. Claim occurs, it's fairly early on. The claim is accepted, so insurance company authorizes treatment, but you're going to an insurance company friendly doctor. And you're maybe a few weeks in, a month into treatment, 2 months into treatment, and the treating doctor says, you know what? You have fully recovered. Not only have you fully recovered, I'm discharging you from my care and you need no further medical treatment. You don't even have to see another doctor ever again. for this injury. And you say to yourself, this is crazy. I still have limited range of motion. I still have pain. If I try to lift something, I have shooting pain. In that instance, when a primary treating physician discharges an injured worker from care with no need for future medical care, the insurance company can stand on that denial and refuse to deny any treatment. The best way to get around that, go to a QME. Either you could go back to the primary treating physician, get him or her to change their mind, probably not going to happen, or you go to a QME. So those are the most common scenarios. Insurance company places the claim on delay or denies it completely. You tend to go to a QME to address causation. A body part is denied. Even though the claim is accepted, a body part is denied completely. You tend to go to a QME to get causation of that body part addressed. Permanent disability dispute. Either the primary treating physician doesn't address permanent disability at all, or comes in very favorable to the insurance company and you disagree. Go to a QME to address that permanent disability dispute. And last, the most common, I think, is a complete discharge from care. Primary treating physician just kicks you to the curb, says you're perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with you, you don't need to see a doctor ever again. You go to a QME to have future medical care addressed. And once the QME says you need future medical care, then you're back in tall cotton, as the saying would be. Those are the most common scenarios. I know there's other ones as well. If you have any questions, you can drop those down below, and be sure to like this video if you found it helpful.